Steve Bowers and
Jordan Dyer.
Welcome you to 6 in the City. We picked a fine time to restart this show.
Yeah, I guess so.
February the 3rd it is. We got ice all over the parking lot, but Civic Center is open, and the Chamber Awards coming up on Wednesday the 4th. They're on schedule. And so the doors open, I guess, 11 o'clock tomorrow.
Yes.
As we do this on Tuesday.
Give yourself time to get inside.
You've just got word Jackson-Madison County schools will be closed the rest of this week?
I did. I got word they are out for the rest of this week. Hopefully we'll get started back next week.
The health department did reopen today, so they're back in operation with the regional health department here in West Tennessee. Lifeline Blood Services, they need blood donors of every type, and you can understand that. Yes. 183 Sterling Farms Drive, so get in there. We got other things to talk about. Let's find out what's going on in this show. We got a lot of pretty people here today.
I know, and it's been a hot minute since we've been in here last year. So first episode of 2026. Yes, we've got an exciting lineup. We've got Miss Tennessee Volunteer with us. We're going to talk to her. Her name is Megan Poore. Then we've got Stacey Hodges, Kate Payne, Molly Knuckles from Lights, Camera, Fashion. We're going to talk about the show that's coming up here very soon. Tate Cronin's back with us from UT Institute of Ag. Talk about West Tennessee Grain and Soybean Conference.
Okay.
That's also coming up
soon. Yes.
I know. I mean, February really snuck up on us. Rifa is here with us. We're going to talk about Blue Suede Dinner and much more.
Hadley Wood will be our performer today, so we're set and ready to go for this next 6 in the City.
What? A Bridgerton night at the Symphony?
Roger, it's a symphony soiree.
And perfect for Valentine's Day.
Step into a night of romance, sweeping melodies, and timeless style.
The Jackson Symphony, the music of Bridgerton, one unforgettable evening.
Dress to impress.
Or come as you are.
But prepare to have fun.
We'll see you at the Symphony.
Extreme cold weather. Avoid frozen pipes. Wrap and protect exposed pipes. And cabinets that back up to external walls will keep those cabinet doors open. Maintain a water drip to keep water moving. Disconnect hoses from external faucets and wrap or insulate those external faucets. If you got crawl space, close the vents. And make sure pets have a warm, safe place. Getting through weather extremes together is all a part of JEA Today.
You want a fast, easy way to cook? I'm Joey with Jackson Energy Authority. Today we're cooking with gas. One of my favorite things to cook is Italian. I love how fast and evenly everything cooks with gas. It gives you precise temperature control. Do you want to cook with gas? Get connected with JA and join us, because Jackson's cooking with gas.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. We're delighted to welcome Megan Poore with us. She is Miss Tennessee Volunteer 2026. Got a national pageant coming up, and that's in June. Coming up in June. Okay. And, you know, we see it, the pageants, and then in between, you do a lot of other things. But the preparation for the national pageant, I guess, goes on all the time. But when does it really intensify?
For me, it's kind of the first of the year, so I'm like, we're already in February, so it's picking up really quickly. So yeah, as of now, it's picking up very intense, but we're enjoying every moment.
When was the Tennessee competition?
It was in July, I'm at the halfway mark, 6 months. So I have about 6 more months to go, and it's been a whirlwind, but it's been amazing.
What is it like those last minutes? There are two of you, right, they're facing each other, right?
Yeah, yes.
Somebody's going home the winner, and somebody's just going home.
Exactly. You know? That last moment, I don't recall much. I kind of was like blacked out. Yes, it's like a whole blur, and you feel like you're underwater. And I'm just trying to hear the MC, seeing if I'm first runner up or if I'm the winner. Right. So you're trying to pay very close attention. And after they called my name, it was just the best moment ever. But again, just a blur again. But it was amazing.
What does prep look like leading up to both the Tennessee pageant and then the America one?
For me, prep is 24/7, whether that's doing an interview, prepping for the interview phase of competition. We have a fitness phase where I'm working out almost every single day, obviously getting the national wardrobe. For talent, I am a singer, so every day running through talent, working hard on that. But seriously, every single day is just prep, whether I'm going into a school, hanging out with those school children. It's every day, but I enjoy it. It's so fun.
Are there typical, I mean, what, you've been doing this 6 months, you got 6 months to go as the title here. So what all do you do then?
Yeah, so Miss Volunteer America, we have many national partnerships. 2 of the main national partnerships are St. Jude and Salvation Army. So throughout my reign, I'm encouraged to do fundraising, volunteer with those organizations, and also as Miss Tennessee Volunteer, I'm Governor Lee's spokesperson for character education. So I started my school tour back in October, and I've been hitting the schools across all of Tennessee, the whole entire state, talking about my character trait, which is respect. So I get to go to the schools from elementary, middle school, and high schools, talk about respect and character education, and so that's really my main goal. But it's very fun to go into schools, and I actually get to go meet the governor next week. So yeah, being the spokesperson is pretty cool, but it's a very fun role to have, and once in a long time.
So you're meeting him for the first time?
I am.
Okay, all right. 6 months into this, you've
it's like I'm glad I made glad I made the way. So.
Okay.
How do you think the students receive your information and your platform?
Yeah, my personal platform is the gift of time. And so I actually created my personal platform several years ago. I really think everyone can hear the message that time truly is a gift. And so when I go to these schools and I talk about respect, I love to tie in the gift of time to let them know to respect everyone, because you never know what someone is going through. And so when I get to talk to these kids afterwards, they really share how they respect their students, how they respect their parents, and it's amazing to see, and really hope to get respect back into the generation.
And they participate.
They do. They're very involved. My very first school, I was very nervous because I was like, are they just going to stare at me?
Right.
You just don't know how they're going to react. But thankfully, every school I've been to, they've been very involved and very respectful. So
Okay.
That's good.
So the crown does carry appeal, and wait, I mean, you have their attention.
Yeah, it helps.
Children are the toughest crowd I think there is.
It is. It can be scary at times.
Well, yeah, they're on, or they're with you or they're not, and there's
they tell you how it is. They're not afraid to tell you if your hair looks funny or why are you wearing those earrings. I've been asked that a few times.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's an interesting.
What age groups are you talking to? All ages?
All age groups, from elementary all the way to high school.
Oh, wow.
No, but
So then the high school would be a tougher crowd too, I think. Right.
And I'm more relatable with them. I really share my personal platform, the gift of time, and just tell them how it is. So.
Okay. So that works for you then?
It does. I enjoy it.
Like I said, children are a tough audience, I think.
Is this what you're doing full time, or are you?
Yeah, it is. So I'm a graduate from the University of Tennessee at Martin with a marketing degree. I worked full time here in Jackson actually as a recruiter, and then I actually attended Arnold's Beauty School as a cosmetology student. When I won Miss Tennessee Volunteer, I was in school, but actually after I won, I decided to take a year off to really devote my time to Miss Tennessee Volunteer. If you know me, it's my biggest dream I've ever had, so I really want to soak up every single moment and just be the best Miss Tennessee Volunteer that I can be.
We're going to continue this conversation with Megan, and then we'll be joined also. Hadley Wood is coming up in this next segment as we continue this
Six in the City.
For generations, Jackson Energy Authority has been more than just your utility provider. We are your neighbors, invested in the same streets, schools, and neighborhoods we proudly call home. We built and maintain the essential services that power daily life: electricity, gas, water, wastewater, and broadband, all designed to grow and evolve alongside our community. From your home to your business, our goal remains simple: dependable, reliable service every single day. And when you call, there's always a real person on the line, ready to help with speed, care, and professionalism, because we believe that service should feel personal. No matter the weather, storms, snow, or blazing heat, day or night, we're always on call, keeping your power on and your life connected. We're ready and we're here to serve, because it's not just about what we provide, it's about who we serve. Jackson Energy Authority. Real people, real service.
Welcome back to Six in the City. We're continuing our conversation with Megan Poor. She is the Miss Tennessee Volunteer, Miss Tennessee Volunteer, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's Miss Volunteer.
It's Miss Volunteer America, but it's Miss Tennessee Volunteer, so I have to think that through.
Yes.
2026. She'll be in the national pageant coming up in June, and of course, we'll transition from this role in July with the Miss Tennessee Volunteer Pageant, all to be done here at the Jackson Civic Center, so it's exciting. We were talking about several things in your work and what you're doing. You'll meet Governor Lee next month. What has been the most rewarding thing? Or something happens, or maybe something you didn't expect in this role that has developed?
So like I mentioned earlier, one of our national partnerships is Salvation Army.
Right.
And every single time I'm volunteering with the Salvation Army, meeting the people that are volunteering their time to go hang out with them, it truly is the most remarkable thing. Actually, a few weeks ago, I was in Nashville, Tennessee, and I was with Miss Pennsylvania volunteer, Audrey. She's from Pennsylvania, so it was amazing to see her here in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually went to one of the encampments in Nashville, Tennessee to see the shelters that they have in the woods. And it was just so crazy to see and just see how grateful they are. It truly just makes you realize how every day truly is a gift, and to really make you realize the important things in life, and that we're just grateful to be here. So that was a very touching moment.
What do you look forward to the most before these pageants?
For me, you know, being a Tennessee volunteer, it's a whole entire year. And then when I have my local titles, it was actually my 4th year competing for Miss Tennessee Volunteer. So you have to have a local level to compete at the state level.
Right.
And before I compete, I just really love to reflect on the time that I had preparing for the pageant. Because for me, it's a full-time hobby. It's a full-time job for me. I truly enjoy just to see the transformation that I have every single year. And so for me in June, it's going to be my very last pageant. We're kind of closing out the entire journey.
Okay.
So, you know, it's no pressure. But really,
So you started how young then? Were you in smaller pageants?
Yeah, I started at 6 years old.
Okay, wow.
And so it's going to be a very bittersweet moment.
That's interesting.
But I truly wouldn't have it any other way than ending it at Miss Volunteer America. It's
Yeah,
been my
that's
biggest
amazing.
dreams. Since I've been 6 years old, every single summer I've come to the Civic Center to watch Miss
Okay.
Tennessee. And so it's just a full circle moment. I'm just honored to have this responsibility.
Yeah.
Well, that will be an interesting transition. If you've been doing it's always been fascinating to me talking to people, because some get into this pageant for the first time. They've never been in pageants, never thought about it, and someone says, "Hey, why don't you do this?"
I was actually the first Miss Tennessee volunteer to win being a returner. The past 4 years, I believe it was a first timer to win, which is so cool to see. It was amazing for a
But you've been doing it since you were
fourth-timer.
6.
I
Since you're
have.
6 years old. Okay.
Doing pageantry for Miss Tennessee
Yeah.
volunteer, it took me 4 years.
Wow.
So for the Miss Volunteer America,
Yes.
what all stages? So we have like a fitness stage
We do.
and a talent.
We have a personal interview, about 10 minutes with the judges. We'll have the fitness phase, compete in a swimsuit. We'll have the evening gown phase, and then talent, and then top 5 does on-stage question.
Which one's your favorite? What part?
I love evening gown. It's like, well, that's hard to mess up, but you know, you don't want to trip or anything. But I do just love evening gown. I love fashion. I've actually designed my evening gown for the national pageant.
Oh.
Okay.
I can't wait to showcase it here on the stage in a few months. But that definitely is one of my favorite phases to compete in.
Is that like a passion of yours?
It is.
Designing?
Yes, I love it. I have a twin sister, and so me and her, we love fashion. We love to just pick the wardrobe for the whole entire week.
But that was fun.
It's so fun. So I can't.
You bring her along with you?
Oh, I do. She's usually with me. She's my little travel companion, but
Yes.
she's just as involved. So
Your hype girl.
She is.
Yeah,
but
that's
she'll tell you
awesome.
how it is though too. So
Well, you need that.
you do need that. You do. So she's the best.
I don't want to push too far ahead, but then what is next then, as you think about this?
Yeah, so after I'll give up Miss Tennessee Volunteer in July, and I'll go back and finish my cosmetology license at Arnold's Beauty School.
All right.
I have a marketing degree, so my goal one day is to have my own business, whether that's opening up a salon or having my own hair and makeup business. We'll see what the future holds. I'm not really sure, but I'm excited to still be involved in pageantry. I know I'll always do that.
So you're going to be an entrepreneur then?
I do. That's the
Okay.
dream. That's the dream. So.
Well, this has been a great foundation for all that.
Oh, it has. It really, I have seen God's path, and everything has just made sense, and I'm just grateful to be here and the journey I have had.
I'm sure there's been plenty of networking opportunities as well.
has
Will
been.
you stay local, you think?
I think so. You know, I've thought about maybe moving to Middle Tennessee, Nashville, but I really am just a small town girl. I love West Tennessee. I love Jackson. I've made amazing connections here, so but we'll see. I'll keep my mind open, but I know Jackson will always be home.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so
We're
much.
excited to see you.
It's been a real pleasure to have this opportunity.
Yes, thank
to
you.
talk
I've
with
enjoyed it.
Well, great. We don't get that all the time, so this this amount of time. We're appreciative of you, we sure are. Continued best to you.
Thank you
We'll
so
be
much.
watching in June, and then we'll watch in July when you make this big transition.
Yeah,
Put
we'll
that
see
crown
what
on somebody
happens.
else.
Yes, best of luck.
Megan Poor, Miss Tennessee Volunteer, and that is 2026. Hadley Woods is with us. Kimberly Helton, right, I believe, has sent her our way.
Yes,
and
we
so
know
we're
her.
going to the main stage. And so, Hadley, the stage is yours.
Hey mama, how do you get away one stain out of your favorite dress? Black mascara off a pillowcase, kill one too many headache. Mama, can I come and maybe stay a few days, this week and the next? And hey, how do you get away one stain out of your favorite dress? How does he sleep at night? Mama, the know this guy to leave me so easy. Am I gonna be alright? I wanna kick myself for falling so hard. Mama, can you die for a broken heart? Can you ask Daddy if he's got time to come and look at my front door? I got Sam last night, and now it don't close right. And just promise that you won't tell him everything, and keep that picture in the drawer. Mama, please don't say I'm gonna laugh about this someday. You didn't see the way he drove away. How does he sleep at night? Mama, the nerve for this guy to leave me so easy. Am I gonna be alright? I wanna kick myself for falling so hard. Mama, can you die for my broken heart? Oh, broken heart. Can you at least get a laugh from playing so hard? Can you go blind from crying in the dark? Was it really real that you don't feel like I feel? How does he sleep at night? Mama, the nerve of this guy to leave me so easy. Am I gonna be alright? How does he sleep at night? Mama, the nerve for this guy to leave me so easy. Am I gonna be alright? I wanna kick myself if I'm so hard. Mama, can you die for a broken heart? A broken heart.
Jackson, Tennessee's first utility, gas. And through natural gas, system improvements, supply redundance, gas is still Jackson's reliable, affordable, warm energy source.
My name is Daniel Burchett. I'm a crew leader in the gas department. I get a lot of questions about this logo on my shirt. For me, it's about safety, using the best tools and technology to ensure the safety of our employees and community.
SOAR is a gauge of operational excellence, and it's really about how people show up every day willing to go above and beyond to do their jobs.
Thanks to our customers, dedicated employees, and the American Public Gas Association for this SOAR recognition.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
We're here in this segment to talk about Lights, Camera, Fashion. That's coming up Thursday, February the 19th. It'll be here at the Carl Perkins Civic Center.
That's correct. All right, this is year number 15 for us, so we're very excited.
We got several people to talk about this. Stacy Hodges is with us, and she is the fundraising leader and volunteer with this event. Kate Payne is here, and she's the top model from 2025. And then Molly Knuckles, most photogenic from 2025. Good to have all of you here.
Thank you. Too.
All right, so let's talk about the event first, as far as who, what, where, when, and why, and how we get tickets. Right.
Yes, yes. So thank you for having us. So again, this is year 15 for us. Very excited to be here. We still have some general admission tickets for sale. They're $12. You can buy them at the door for $15, but they're available now, and you can call my best friend Jenna to obtain some of those. Perhaps buy from one of the models.
Okay.
But
what's her number?
Her number is 668. Okay. 8813.
8813.
Yep.
668-8813. All right, so what is this event for people that may not have followed all this?
Sure, great question. So Lights, Camera, Fashion is not a beauty pageant. Now you can see these ladies are beautiful, but it is not a beauty pageant. It is ultimately a fundraiser for St. Jude. So 100% of all of the funds raised goes to St. Jude, and that's general admission tickets, fundraising throughout the year. Everything goes to support St. Jude. But it's really put in place to help girls that want to be entrepreneurials. They're going to learn skills that they're going to use throughout the rest of their lives. They learn how to work in teams and just develop confidence, because they do have to put these fundraisers together. So it's a lot of work.
So they raise money then?
Yes, they have lots of fundraisers, and two of the large fundraisers that we've had this past year, one was a shrimp boil. We had that down at Hub City Brewing with Jerry Corley. Mm-hmm. He was gracious enough to help us out with that. Great fundraiser, raised lots of money. And then another fundraiser, and this is year 5 for us, but this is our cookbook.
Okay.
So this year's theme is Country Strong and St. Jude Proud. So the ladies are to sell 20 cookbooks, and all of those funds go to St. Jude. It's a publisher that does it in Collierville, and they sell those cookbooks all kinds of places, church, locally. We've sold in front of Kroger in the past, so just whatever we can do to get those funds in for St. Jude.
Is this a competition amongst the models?
It is ultimately a competition. Okay. Now, we do want to stress, like, working together, because that is what it's about. But, yes, it's easy to win. And, again, these ladies are beautiful, and they can talk a little bit about their fundraisers. But
kind of like life, how to work together without getting stabbed in the back.
That's right. We'll teach them young. Absolutely.
So you've got 2 major fundraisers, and then y'all do some individually as well. What are some of the things that y'all have done?
So last year, my biggest fundraiser that I did for myself, I ultimately raised over $19,000 for St. Jude. And my biggest fundraiser was a Christmas men and women separate gift raffle. And I ended up raising $9,000 from that. Oh, wow. And it had, for the men's, it was Grizzlies tickets, custom jeans.
Good prizes.
Yes. And I think maybe a turtle box cooler. A speaker.
Yes.
And then for the women's, it was just a bunch of like spa days for the moms and everything, but it was really great. And then for this year, my group fundraiser that I'm in charge of for the girls is a Valentine's bag exchange I remember when I was in elementary school, we did it amongst our classes with everybody, and I just thought that it would be a good way to help the moms who might have not want to do it, and it's for a good cause, so that's what I've been doing.
So how do you sign up?
Well, I can get you, yes, it's just I post on Instagram and Facebook, but
nice.
Okay. I will do more posting for sure.
So for me, I did so many. If you've seen it, you name it, I probably did it. My biggest thing, I held a golf tournament, so I organized all the teams, got food donated, the whole 9 yards with that. I also had an adult Mardi Gras party. That went really well. I did like boo baskets, I did like elf baskets, and I did the Valentine's thing. And this year for my large group fundraiser, I actually used the golf tournament again, and we raised over $8,000 for St. Jude doing that.
Wow. And so what is the largest amount that this event has raised in the past?
So last year raised $305,000.
Wow, amazing stuff.
And remember, these are junior and senior high school girls, so not underscoring anything, but you can do anything when you put your mind to it. So again, last year was $305,000. So the event has been going on for 15 years, and it's raised well over $1 million cumulatively for
It's
St.
Lights,
Jude.
Camera, Fashion. It's coming up Thursday the 19th right here at the Carl Perkins Civic Center. It'll be also on Channel 6 live that night. Live that night on EPlus TV6. So put that on your calendar. We look forward to seeing all of you. And to get tickets one more time, we call
my best friend Jenna, 668-8813.
Tickets are $12. Do that in advance or $15 at the door. It's all going to St. Jude, so it's a good price anyway.
For sure.
Good to see all of you.
Thank you.
We appreciate the time so very much, and good luck with this event. We're going back to the main stage. Once again, we welcome Hadley Wood. Hadley, stage is yours.
I'm trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream and me getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand, will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the stars are shining spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers ago, still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. All the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers ago, still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough.
You want a fast, easy way to cook? I'm Joey with Jackson Energy Authority. Today we're cooking with gas. One of my favorite things to cook is Italian. I love how fast and evenly everything cooks with gas. It gives you precise temperature control. Do you want to cook with gas? Get connected with JA and join us, because Jackson's cooking with gas.
Midnight, gas leak, Fork at Deer Bottom. Power outages, Old Denmark Road. Downed poles on McClellan. Whatever the call, the crews are there. It's the call answered from past to present at JEA Today.
Well, he's a frequent guest of ours. Good to have him back as we start a brand new year. Tate Cronin is with us, and a marketing specialist with the University of Tennessee Ag Research, West Tennessee Center for Research and Education, or whatever the title is.
It's a long title.
It's a long title out there, but you know, the experiment station out on airways.
That's it.
If you go back far enough.
Station.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good to have you with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me back. I haven't seen you since, I think, the summer.
Summertime.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the West Tennessee Grain and Soybean Conference is coming up. It's going to be February 5th, coming up later this week.
Yes, it's Thursday.
Thursday of this week.
I know, it's already here.
We're doing this show on Tuesday, and it's coming up Thursday the 5th. It's going to be in Dyersburg.
Yes, it's at the Dyer County Fairgrounds, so it's not here in Jackson. Please don't show up to the Ag Center expecting to attend.
Okay.
It's in Dyersburg, Thursday, February 5th, from 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m.
So what is going to be going on here?
Yeah, so if you've ever attended any of our events, we're really big on education. So at this event, we've been holding it for over a decade now, I guess, over a decade. It's led by the extension agents. This event has a trade show. That's one component of it.
All right.
It's one of the largest agricultural trade shows in West Tennessee.
So what happens, or what is showcased there during the trade show then?
You'll get to see all the newest agricultural technologies, different commodity groups, people who basically are involved in agriculture every single day. It's a great networking opportunity. But the highlight of the event is always the presentations. They start at 9 a.m. And they go until noon. We have 7 different speakers, 5 different presentations throughout the day on relevant agricultural topics. You know, this event is always a big deal because a lot of producers probably already have their plans for the year. You know, we're in 2026. They know what they're going to be planning. But the research that we do at the Ag Center in Jackson is really, really key for helping them be profitable every year.
We used to think of West Tennessee agriculture, cotton. Primarily.
Yes, absolutely.
Soybeans, whatever. There's winter wheat, I know, out there.
Yes.
It used to be milo. I don't know if we still do a lot of milo.
Not a whole lot.
Not a lot anymore. So things have changed a bit. So what are the main grains that are grown now in Tennessee or West Tennessee?
The main grain is going to be wheat. You know, it's
Okay,
a cover crop.
Right.
Over 90% of producers in Tennessee, they do no-till agriculture. And cover crops.
90%.
Over 90%.
Wow.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, and the center in Milan, you know, they're having Milan No-Till Field Day on July 23rd, the 23rd of July, yes.
Why do you think that is? Over 90% is wheat.
Yeah.
What do you think the reason for that is?
Just makes sense, I guess, right?
Well,
it doesn't disturb the land.
I mean, we could talk for hours on why no-till is important, but the short version of it, back in the 70s, 60s, 70s, basically soil erosion was getting really, really bad. We were losing hundreds of thousands of pounds of topsoil just basically per year. It was washing away. We were literally not going to be able to farm. So no-till is a method of planting without tilling the soil. If you don't till the soil, you don't disturb it, you can protect that topsoil.
It's not easy to transition people to that, and that's why that was such a big event.
It was really a challenge. You know, there's people in West Tennessee who are at the forefront of no-till nationally.
What are we seeing now then as we get into this season with those that are producing? What are the prices like and everything? Because we saw a decline last year a lot.
It has been a very rough couple of years. We've had 2 really bad growing seasons. The last 2 years in 24 and 25, it just turned off hot and dry. And it did it later in the year.
Later in the year, yeah.
When, you know, soybeans were putting on pods, you know, cotton was beginning to produce bolls, and it messed up production. I mean, we've had 2 very low yield years. The yields have been low. Import prices for fertilizer, equipment,
high.
It's just rough. So,
what about the market price for the grains themselves for soybeans? I heard that it was down last year, and I don't.
It's been down. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, one of our ag economists told me that Argentina, I believe, passed the United States as the top cotton exporter in the world. So we're no longer the #1 cotton exporter. It's just this event's a big deal because we want to help producers get research-based information to help them have a good year. You know, we can't control the weather, but we can give recommendations.
Where can they go to get an advanced look then at the program?
Yeah, so you can go to conference.utcrops.com. The full event agenda is on there. You can pre-register, check out all the speakers.
And anybody can come. They don't need
anyone
have any experience or...
Absolutely. If you have any interest in agriculture, if you just want to learn more.
And it's free?
Yes, totally free.
Totally free.
A big emphasis this year is farm financial management. Awesome. You know, I saw a statistic, as many as 30% of Tennessee row crop farmers are struggling financially going into 26.
Okay. Take Cronin with us. We'll see him hopefully several times this year.
Yes, sir.
At that conference, the Grain and Soybean Conference in Dyersburg this Thursday, February the 5th. So be sure to check that out. It's good to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks,
We'll
Steve.
be back with more as we continue this. Six in the City.
What? A Bridgerton night at the Symphony?
Roger, it's a symphony soiree.
And perfect for Valentine's Day.
Step into a night of romance, sweeping melodies, and timeless style.
The Jackson Symphony, the music of Bridgerton, one unforgettable evening.
Dress to impress.
Or come as you are.
But prepare to have fun.
We'll see you at the Symphony.
Tired of internet that leaves you waiting and monitoring your usage with extra fees? Switch to EPlus broadband from the Jackson Energy Authority for fiber optic internet with the fastest speeds to keep everyone connected. Enjoy being online as much as you want without worrying about extra fees or data usage limits. Perfect for when you need to download and upload large files, stream videos, or use your favorite video conferencing app. EPlus broadband, fastest internet, no data caps, no slowdowns, no worries.
We're back in production on this February the 3rd. We're glad to be back
That's
in
right.
the studio. Precarious getting here, but we made it. One of our frequent guests, and she's a delightful lady, and that's Denise Walton is with us. She is with RIFA. 50th anniversary celebration this year.
Yes, it's so exciting.
Pretty
50
exciting
years.
thing.
Yes, quite a milestone.
Well, it's been through all kinds of different. Well, you find your way through this life and find the way to be of best of service, and so the mission has expanded and contracted at times and everything else. There's 50 years of commitment by the faith community here in Jackson.
Yes, sir.
To service, and so.
A lot of partners in the community who come alongside us every single day.
We're going to celebrate this. The birthday party is coming up February the 12th. You see that from 3 until 6. It's going to be held where?
It is at RIFA in the
At
food
RIFA.
warehouse.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll enter in the front door. That's one of the main things we want to say is park in that front parking lot and come in. Going to have a ribbon cutting at 3 o'clock and have some refreshments and entertainment. It's going to be so much fun. Family friendly. Welcome everybody to come and celebrate with us.
What's the address?
We are 133 Airways, so almost downtown, kind of catty-cornered from King Tire. Yes, just down from Prosper, the store.
So there'll be a ribbon cut. So we'll get a chance to tour, because this facility has expanded significantly over the last couple of years.
Yes, sir. About 4 years ago, expanded the warehouse and made some additional office spaces there. And a lot of folks ask, weren't we a grocery store? At one time, yes. And the old Nando Jones, that was a long time ago.
That is a while.
So, yes. And so when people come in, one of the things they say the most when we go on a tour is, I had no idea it was this large. And I didn't either. When Lisa Tillman took me on my first tour, I thought, does everybody know it's this big but me? But turns out they don't. Most people have no idea. So,
how many are employed in Jackson?
Around 21 folks here in Jackson. Mm-hmm. And we're all here on site.
Yeah, okay. And, of course, that runs the soup kitchen and everything else, right? What
Yes,
all
sir.
do you do now?
We have 8 different ministries. So snack backpack for kids, meals that go, or bags of food that go home on Fridays for hungry kiddos, kids in vulnerable areas who might face hunger and food insecurity.
Is that all year long?
It is. It's every
Friday through the school year, and then spring break, fall break, and every day in the summer. We have the Bus Stop Cafe, which also travels around to those areas.
Well, that's got to be frustrating over the last couple of weeks. The kids are out of school. To know.
Yes, sir.
Right.
It is. They're all on our hearts.
Your clientele.
All on our hearts and minds. Yes, yes. Then we have Senior Staples, which provides boxes of food to 6 different senior citizens centers. And most people don't know that that's Jackson, Madison County, but also 2 senior centers in Henderson County, which is Lexington and Lexington and Sardis, and then Brownsville and Crockett County in Bells as well.
Wow.
So, and then
I wonder where you did that.
Yes, sir. Most people are not aware of that as well. And then the soup kitchen, and then community outreach is food every day out the front door for folks who are in need. Come in and meet with our social worker, and food goes out the front door every single day as well.
When you get into these kind of weather situations we've been into, does that create its own demand, I guess?
It's stressful. We're all just worried as well. But the soup kitchen was open every single day, and they were providing to-go bags of food as well to our folks. So, ice and snow, somebody's going to show up, and there's going to be a meal in the soup kitchen. And I'm so grateful for the commitment of the folks that I work with who are just making sure that our friends are fed. And so 50 years is a long time to be that force in the community. And I'm thankful to be part of that work, and I'm thankful that Rife is here. And, I kind of keep telling myself we're going to work ourselves out of a job. I don't know that that's going to happen, but I'm grateful that we're able to meet folks where they are.
If somebody in the community would like to help or volunteer, how do they go about doing that?
Oh, we would love that. So you can hop on our social media almost anytime and send us a message, or RIFA's website is rifajackson.org. We have a volunteer coordinator. Her name is Tracy. She is fabulous at what she does, and she will put you to work somewhere. If you want to volunteer, we have volunteers in our building every single day. Around almost 25,000 hours of time were donated last year. Again, there's only 20-ish of us on staff, and we deliver around 600,000 meals every year. I mean, that's about the number.
That takes a lot of volunteer.
It does. We couldn't do it without our volunteers. So we hope that everybody will come and celebrate with us next Thursday.
It's next Thursday, February the 12th. The party will be from 3 until 6.
Yes, sir.
You can take a tour.
Absolutely. I'd love anytime. We don't have to be next Thursday. Call me, and I will walk you around Rifa. My favorite thing to do is talk. Second favorite thing to do is talk about Rifa.
The thrift store is another part of this, which is
Yes,
kind of a
sir.
fundraising element that's perpetual, the auction and everything else. Thrift store is open at what hours?
It is 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday.
9 to 5 Monday through Saturday. Always good to see you.
It's always good to see you.
Appreciate
Thank
the work you do.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate the work of the faith community and everything else, and the continued success of this program.
Thank you so much.
It's,
Appreciate the opportunity.
And a special, special thing. We're going back to our main stage. Hadley Wood is our special guest today. She's phenomenal.
Yes, she is.
Been a great addition to the show here. So, Hadley, main stage is yours.
Driving that Friday on the way to Cincinnati on a snow white Christmas Eve. Going home to see her mama and her daddy with the baby in the back seat. 15 miles to go and she was running low on faith and gasoline. It'd been a long, hard year. She had a lot on her mind and she didn't pay attention. She was going way too fast. Before she knew, she was spinning on a thin black sheet of glass. She saw both the life flash before her eyes. She didn't even have time to cry. She was so scared. She threw her hands up in the air. Jesus, take the wheel. Take it from my hands. 'Cause I can't do this all night long. I'ma let it go. So give me one more chance. Save me from this road I'm on. Jesus, take the wheel. It was still getting colder when she made it to the shoulder and the car came to a stop. And she cried when she saw that baby in the backseat sleeping like a rock. And for the first time in a long time, she bowed bowed her head to pray. Said I'm sorry for the way I've been living my life. I know I've got to change. So from now on tonight, Jesus, take the wheel, take it from my hands, 'cause I can't do this on my own. I'ma let it go, so give me one more chance, save me from this road I'm on. Jesus, take the wheel. Oh, I'ma let it go. So give me one more chance. Save me from this road I'm on. From this road I'm on. Jesus, take the wheel. Oh, take it from me.
You want a fast, easy way to cook? I'm Joey with Jackson Energy Authority. Today we're cooking with gas. One of my favorite things to cook is Italian. I love how fast and evenly everything cooks with gas. It gives you precise temperature control. Do you want to cook with gas? Get connected with JA and join us, because Jackson's cooking with gas.
What? A Bridgerton night at the Symphony?
Roger, it's a symphony soiree.
And perfect for Valentine's Day.
Step into a night of romance, sweeping melodies, and timeless style.
The Jackson Symphony, the music of Bridgerton. One unforgettable evening.
Dress to impress.
Or come as you are.
But prepare to have fun.
We'll see you at the Symphony.
Extreme cold weather. Avoid frozen pipes. Wrap and protect exposed pipes, and cabinets that back up to external walls will keep those cabinet doors open. Maintain a water drip to keep water moving. Disconnect hoses from external faucets and wrap or insulate those external faucets. If you got crawl space, close the vents. And make sure pets have a warm, safe place. Getting through weather extremes together is all a part of JEA Today.
We're kind of thawing out and digging back into events. Civic Center has been closed for a couple of months because of the new seating that all that stuff that they've been putting into the Civic Center. You know, we kicked in with the crystal ball this past Saturday night, and here it is. We look down on our calendar, and it's time for the Blue Suede Dinner and Auction. The 32nd Blue Suede Dinner and Auction. Started out at the Fairgrounds Park, and here we are. Molly Connor's with us, Kurt Gehring is with us, and Molly, your first time to be involved with this event.
Yes, my very
So
first
here we go.
time.
All right, so getting into this, and Kurt, you've been chair before.
Yeah, I was the chair in 2012, and they voted who was most likely not to mess this up again, and I won. So.
Okay, so good.
That's great.
So what do we need to know about the event coming up? Let's get ready to go on February the 28th. Get your tickets now. And so here we get started.
Yeah, we're super excited. Six Wire performed for us last year, and they're coming back this year, except playing 70s. So we're really excited for that. We'll have an awesome plated dinner and some really cool silent and live auction items that we're really excited to share
Plated
about.
dinner is nice. That's nice, yes. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Will y'all have table options as well, or is this just individual tickets?
Well, we have tables, but we are sold out, unfortunately.
Sold out? Well, that's good.
Yes,
That's
good
great.
problem to have, yeah.
It's a good problem.
But if you want to purchase an ad, you can do that still, and we do have balcony seats available for the concert portion of the night, and
How
they're
much are those?
$40.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And those are those reserved or?
It's just first come, first serve for the balcony.
First serve for the balcony.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
And that will open at what time?
The doors will open at 8, and our concert should start around 8:30.
8:30, okay. And the event itself starts at?
The doors open at 5, and we'll start around 5:36. Yeah.
How big an event is this for the center? Big event.
Huge, yeah. We have budgeted to raise over $550,000, which is a really big part of our budget at the center. And we'll have over 1,000 people that night with a silent auction, a live auction, plus table sales, ad sales, balcony sales. It's a huge event. Yeah, our telethon is technically our biggest fundraiser. This is by far our second largest.
Yeah.
Who all is involved in the silent auction? Or how do you get people involved in that?
If people want to donate an item or an experience, we're for sure taking those too. You can just call us or come by the center. Our number is 731-668-4000, or you can email me or anyone else at the office. There's plenty of ways to get involved if you can't come. That's definitely one of them. In our balcony seats, we've opened that up, like I mentioned, and we're really excited. So far, we have some really cool items lined up.
What are some of the types of items? I don't know if you want to give it all away, but
We have a really good quail hunting trip down in Gunnersville, which is something I'm interested in. A golf cart, a Grizzlies experience where there's going to be one ball boy or ball girl is going to actually get to go out there and be a ball boy or girl during the
how
yeah, that'd be fun. Several trips. I'm thinking of a few more. You can probably think of one or two.
Yeah, there's a really cool guitar autographed by someone. We have a lot of cool autographed items, lots of trips like you mentioned, and then like projects and businesses have donated, amount of money for like a project. I know we have an outdoor fireplace as well too that's being donated, so lots of cool different things for everybody.
Well, outside of this event, can you speak just a little bit about the organization if somebody's watching and they don't know?
Yeah, so we're the Carl Perkins Center for the Prevention of Child Abuse, and we get to work alongside a lot of really cool community members, law enforcement, state people as well, and we just help prevent child abuse but also help the family afterwards, and it's no cost to them. The last few, I think in like 2024 to 2025, we saw over 3,000 children in West Tennessee, and so we serve all counties except Shelby, so that's a lot, and we're there not to have a financial burden, but also to help, as they move forward, and the parents as well.
And if somebody is struggling with this, what is the number that they call, or where do they need to go?
Yeah, they can definitely call us at 731-668-4000, and we can definitely point them to where they need help.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kirk, what got you involved in doing this?
Good question. The children. Yeah. So I started doing this. I know I don't look that old, but probably 28 years ago. It was funny when they brought me on the board and they did board orientation. They started talking about some of the specific abuse that they see at the center. And of course, at the time, I didn't know as a board member I wouldn't actually be working with those families. So I did raise my hand and offered for me to drop off the board because it was not going to be a good idea for me to work in that setting. The things that the center does is unbelievable. There's some really terrible things that happen to children, and before the center was here, a lot of that, when you reported that, involved visiting with the police or going to a police station. The center, when it was created what's called the Child Advocacy Center, and really I encourage everybody to go look at that. It's an unbelievable place, and it's a very welcoming and an easy transition for those people that have suffered that abuse.
It's been an amazing evolution for the organization. So the 32nd Annual Blue Suede Dinner and Auction is coming up February the 28th. Tables are sold out, but you can still get balcony tickets for $40. You see the information right there on the screen. It's good to see you both.
Thank you.
Appreciate the work you both are doing. Special thing in this community. We'll be back with more as we continue this.
Six in this city.
For generations, Jackson Energy Authority has been more than just your utility provider. We are your neighbors, invested in the same streets, schools, and neighborhoods we proudly call home. We built to maintain the essential services that power daily life: electricity, gas, water, wastewater, and broadband, all designed to grow and evolve alongside our community. From your home to your business, our goal remains simple: dependable, reliable service every single day. And when you call, there's always a real person on the line, ready to help with speed, care, and professionalism, because we believe that service should feel personal. No matter the weather, storms, snow, or blazing heat, day or night, we're always on call, keeping your power on and your life connected. We're ready and we're here to serve, because it's not just about what we provide, It's about who we serve. Jackson Energy Authority. Real people, real service.
Well, it's good to be back. We've got over a month away now from 6 in the City. Our anniversary show that was scheduled for last month, last Tuesday of last month. Anyway, it's coming up the 24th, February the 24th. It'll be our 20th anniversary show.
How to move it.
A lot of good folks coming in, and we're looking forward to that celebration. Want to remind you, of course, all this weather, Lifeline Blood Services, they need blood donors of all types. And so just 183 Sterling Farms Drive. They're back in operation, so be sure to check with them. Lifeline Blood Service. Want to thank our utility crews from all our departments for getting in and being prepared and ready to go. We got through, fortunately, I think with just one day, we had 1,500 outages the first day of this storm coming in, Saturday night going into Sunday. Bondwood went out, a couple at Moisey Creek. So a customer count was about 1,500. That was a lot less than most systems around here had.
Yes, and I think that is due to a lot of prep work ahead of time that our guys did.
Tree trimming that everybody hates, but pays off.
Yeah, it does.
It sure does. I mean, it's the constant battle, but yeah, the equipment, the crews, and everybody was ready to go, and so
and we've been helping other
help.
Communities over the last week.
We've had 2 real cold snaps here, so those utility bill is based on 2 things. That's the rate being charged, and that hasn't changed significantly. What's going to change is the amount being used. So it's going to be a tough ride, I know, for folks. If you need help, you get a bill and you know that you're going to be struggling to pay it, call 422-7500. We have excellent customer service personnel. They're skilled at what they do, and they'll try to work you through this. But call and let them know that there's trouble, and we'll get things taken care of. Thanks to all of our guests. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
It's been a while, and so
Yes,
we're
it
glad
has.
to be back in business. Once again, the anniversary show, the 24th, and a special day. Well, this young lady has been an absolute delight to have with us today, so we're going to let her close this out. Hadley Wood, the stage is yours, and we wrap up this 6 in the City.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's near me at the door. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Don't think of me and of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's near me at the door. Scars of your love will leave me where perfectly, thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love remind me of this. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. More than in the deep, you had my heart inside your hands, but you played it to the beat. Baby, I have no story to be told, but I heard one of you, I'm gonna make your head burn. Think of me in the depths of your despair. Maybe back there, my joy won't be shared.